Wow. Thank you so much for your amazingly quick and powerful response to my little drop of information about flow dancing a few weeks ago on my Facebook profile. It was very, very, very inspiring for me to feel this immediate response. And of course, it doesn't necessarily mean that all of you were going to love this, and but it is something I think with the word dance and meditation, this inner connection that so many of us know holds deep medicine, insight, meaning for many of us. So here is my first little greeting to you all, and I want to share with you today a little bit about the background, how it all started, and I wrote a little bit about it on Facebook. But many years ago, I was so ill, I couldn't walk, I couldn't concentrate enough to talk. I could maybe stand on my own feet and walk 100 meters a day. That was it. And little by little, this took me on a healing journey, on an inner exploration journey. Some of you I met there in the psychosynthesis therapy training. Some of you I met a little bit later through biodanza. Some of you I haven't met. But I started on a journey of inner discovery, just to live the inner world. First, in the beginning, through energy, through imagery, through inner journeying. And when I was so well that I could kind of stand on my own feet, my brother tricked me to come and start Qigong and Tai Chi. And that was a long, and still is like a long love relationship, really, to awaken, to get contact with the life force energy in such a gentle way as these ancient Chinese teachings and techniques, whatever you call it, gives us. So I ended up practicing Qigong and also basic Tai Chi every day in my apartment at home, and it actually did something very powerful for me, because it goes to essence. It transcends, it penetrates, any muscle, any emotion, any tissue, any thought pattern. It just goes to source, to essence, and it starts building you slowly from inside. Slowly from inside. And then I became better and better on my journey, and to just jump to the next step, which is about dance and movement. As many as you know, I made contact with biodanza, and that touched me so much, even though in a way it was too much for me at that time. But I was blessed to be invited to join a school cycle in Holland, where it was like very, very, very deep, a lot of contact, all these things that my very, very ill body needed, but maybe it was not for beginners, really. But still, my instinct knew this is what I need. So I went there and I continued this healing, nourishing, building the cells of my body from inside. And then little by little, after years with this, I started also bringing biodanza into people in Norway. And of course, I promised myself to build from listening, not from pushing, because I had been so ill, and I still was, that the pushing wouldn't work. It would just ruin the whole thing, you know. But still, you know, to hold that space with biodanza, and then little by little it was the school, and it is a big thing. It is a very, very big thing, and it's big energies. A lot of people. A lot of people came. It was amazing. I feel so grateful. And biodanza is offering this space of expression. You know, express myself in life. You know, building my identity, being in feedback with the world, embracing the world, meeting the world inside, outside, with a totality. And then because I still was on a healing journey, I felt still this deep need for this very, very deep feminine inner nourishing space. So I created something that I felt that I would need myself, just to give it to myself, and that was, I called it Flowdancing. And it was like my being just put together everything that I learned from Tai Chi and from Qigong, and with what I learned from biodanza, from conscious dancing, and of course from my psychotherapy training, and everything that long healing journey taught me, all the insights that come from knowing that you might die, because at a certain moment my life was in danger as well, and this rebirth of letting go and trusting life and choosing life. And so flow dancing was born, and I started just to dance on my own with my eyes closed. I was longing so much just to have my eyes closed, just to feel. And I started honoring that I am a very sensitive human being. Some people use the word highly sensitive, but it had been something negative always for me. And you're too sensitive, you're too this, you're too that. But I started to discover also through this whole transmutation journey, that this sensitivity is my power, that it is something wonderful. And I started accepting that there are some nutritious space that I need, because I am made this way. And because I am made this way, I can offer something to life which is unique, which we all have, our uniqueness, that when we embrace that, we can offer that to life, and it becomes medicine because it makes sense, you know? Sense, have you thought about it? Makes sense. We think it's like understanding, but it is deep wisdom. It makes sense. It is our senses. We can feel it. We can feel this is true, you know, and then we can recognize that in any human being, when we feel that this is true, it makes sense. When what they say, the way they move, and their voice and their energy is kind of saying the same thing. So that was the starting, and how is it going to be transmitted to you? That is still a little bit of a mystery to me, but I think we can discover that together. But what I will do in the next video, I will just say a few more keywords about flow dancing, what is in it, and then I will also, as you can see, give you some dates about when you can try, and maybe that will be a start of something for you. Maybe it just gives you inspiration to the work you already have, because I know that some of you are already working with dance a lot, and my intention is to spread, because I feel that if every human being finds something so nourishing for them, it changes the whole collective. So thank you for watching so far, and the next video you will hear more about flow dancing.